Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Imperator Rome. We do have some barbarian hordes that have decided to pillage, and we need to take back our fortress here. And it fell because I didn't have any fort maintenance on. Do I have a fort? I do not have a fort along this way, so I don't need to worry about that. But let's get back into it. Worker disappearance. As work progresses on the Pharos Lighthouse, we have seen a lot of workers disappearing over time. Some have quit their job, some have died, and some have simply disappeared. Without a proper workforce to work on the lighthouse, the progress will lag behind, and we might not get the result we want. I will sacrifice 150 military power. Our soldiers will fill the role. They're just continuing to pillage there. There's really nothing I can do about that at the moment. With these guys coming down, I can get in there and start sieging back and fighting back and stuff like that, but this is going to take a while. Got food shortage. Nope. Go in. We gotta try. We outnumber them. And I missed exactly what that was. We got civic advances. So we're at level 2 civic advances. That was national commerce income plus 5%. Monthly wages for characters minus 2%. So that's good. Let's see. Iolia wants to import papyrus. We're already importing that, or exporting that, so I'm going to decline that offer for now. It would be a little bit extra money, but we might be getting a province bonus. Okay, you're there. They have not taken this back, so we need to go over here. Don't know exactly where they're going. We're not going to be gaining back manpower until we finish all of our troops are replenished. Let's see. Barbarians defeated. There were 1 pops captured that had been distributed as slaves to Gaza. We also gained some money, so that's good. And now we need to push out this way. Okay, we can take an invention. Grain rations. National population growth. That sounds pretty good. Omen duration. Primary culture happiness. Fabricate claims cost. We're gonna want to do this, so let's go ahead and take this right now. Sometimes the only excuse we need is that we are the only ones who can truly offer security. Because I think that I am going to be wanting to go to war against these guys. Sooner rather than later. Oratos Onomastid died from overwork. He was the Epistrategos. Okay. That is a military thing, so Magus Magid, you can be that guy. You do not have the troops to do this, so get up there. The struggle between the religious echelons of our society and the peasants has recently come into light, as the populace at large feel like the religious ceremonies are inaccessible and distant. On the other hand, our high priest and his attendants demand the distance needed to do their jobs properly. And argument... The peasants have no rights to the inner workings of our religious ceremonies. But Manetho should be friendlier. People will remember you. We could lose 1 stability. I don't want to do that. Gain 25 religious power. A religious proceeding through the city will appease both sides. Go ahead and do that, because I do actually want to bump up our stability again. Yep, they are continuing that. Lots of starving cities. I don't actually know what you can do to fix that other than freeing them. Because there really isn't anything to do. It does have the chance of producing some rebellions as well. I may want to leave a 15 stack back here in my realm all the time and have them on like rebel suppression kind of thing. Slaves of Ptolemaic are revolting. Harsh treatment and high numbers have led to the slaves of Ptolemaic to rise up against their masters. They demand that they be granted their freedom and that their former masters be punished. Word of this revolt is spreading quickly and is inspiring hope and courage in some and fear for life and property in others. If a slave can easily overthrow his master, then no free man is safe. This rebellion will be crushed. Ptolemaic gets recent slave revolt until 475. Local tax minus 15%. Local citizen happiness minus 15%. And Egypt gets slave unrest for 10 years. Okay, that's great. This rebellion will be crushed. Yeah, so this is the big problem with the Barbarians, is that it dramatically increases the unrest and makes the likelihood of a revolt pretty darn likely. Child is born. Excellent. They have pillaged over there. You know what? With all this money I have, I think that I want to build some more ships. Alright, so that's going to be 15 more ships. So I'll have a 20k fleet. This way, like, I could have just popped some of these guys on the ships and just moved them over a lot faster than walking, and they wouldn't suffer as much attrition, I think. Because that's the fun part. We're suffering attrition through all this. Let's go ahead and bump up the speed. Get over there faster. Dang it. Okay. They're going there. They did siege that, so we need to take that back. There we go. Alright, we've got one pop captured as a slave. We got some cash. Now we need to take out them. You, I don't think we need. That's desert, so you get back to the capital. And Sosthenes Peniad died inflaganto delecto. He was a general. Earthquake complications. A small earthquake rocks the Pharos Lighthouse and all those who are working inside, causing some minor injuries and some damage to the work that has been done in the last few months. If the work is to continue unhindered, a substantial amount of funds needs to be set aside to clean up the area and replace some of the things that were destroyed. 524, it will be fixed so the construction can continue. Yes, do that. Fall of Chitaya. The fall of Chitaya to rebel slaves has sent shockwaves through our society. The slaves have sent a messenger asking that we allow them to settle as free men in the area and that we promise them amnesty. Without a doubt, giving in to such demands would be seen as an affront to all slave owners in Egypt, but it may be the quickest way to end this conflict. Lose a stability. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. We will not negotiate with the slaves. You are 0 pop, so you go, like, get over here for now. 0 troops. Okay. Slave revolt defeated. We have brought an end to the host of masterless slaves haunting our country. Their leaders and all the slaves that had risen against their masters are now once again in chains. Concerned citizens are calling for harsh punishment to make an example out of this group, preempting future revolts. Others argue that such harsh treatment would not solve the issues of mistreatment that ignited the revolt in the first place. We will show leniency. 2 surviving slaves will be resettled in our cities in our capital region. You'll be protected from new slave revolts for 30 years. This will only protect us for 15 years. We got a religious advance, Omen Power plus 2.5%. Martial advances, morale of armies, but maintenance costs increase. Okay, so that's all of that. Let's just get you guys home. We need to replenish our troops now. There's a lot of things that I would like, but, oh, you're known as the Wolf. Prominent, tactically inflexible, scholar, monotonous, and trusting. So you guys are disloyal. Go ahead and bribe them. How much do we need for another sacrifice? 393. We're getting close. I have guarantees on Thrace, Macedon, and Nabatea. Why do I have guarantees on those guys? Do I care? I guess I do, kind of. There's some pirates up there. Not really my problem, though. Alright, so let's go ahead and split up our armies so I can better know when they're actually recovering. You are going over there, that's fine. Let's just do that. Citizens euphoric. The patriotic citizens of Clysma are ecstatic at our benevolent rule. In honor of our majesty, they have kindly raised a rather pitiful sum of gold, hoping to procure some political favor. We simply hadn't the heart to tell them that their gift was a trifle. Oh well, 150 gold, or let them keep it. We do not need the loyalty, so we will take the gold. And we got oratory advances, civilization level plus 2%. So we can get up to... we have 69 slaves here. We are producing 6 glass. Wow. It might actually be a good idea to, like, shift some people around. Yeah, the predominant religion here is Canaanite because of all of the slaves. Yeah, dominant religion, Canaanite. That's pretty amusing. But do we care about that much? I mean, I don't know if there's a point where you just have too many people and you can't support them. I think getting even more money out of this would be pretty good. Let's queue up some marketplaces. Hope I don't have a nasty event that takes cash. We can get another invention. Accepted rights. Wrong culture group happiness could be good. Ruler popularity gain. Monthly loyalty. Old triumph. Oh, actually, you know what? Can we do that right now? Well, not that I do need to hold the games. Hold triumph. There's less than 720 days since the last victory. Oh. Consider that later. Change governor policy cost could be good. Rights of man, national slave output plus 10%. Wrong culture happiness plus 5%. National tribesman output plus 5%. Material science, military tradition cost minus 10%. Fort defense, siege engineers. Sacrifice to the gods is what we're saving up for, so let's actually get that now. Because that does decrease that cost a bit. Good time to do it right now. Are you actually moving? Yeah, you are. Okay. You want to import leather. Since we're integrating you, we'll go ahead and accept that for now. Alright, now, let's see. I wanted to get 555, so that's 323, that's 232, so go there. So let these guys split up a bit more. The Pharos Lighthouse. Building the lighthouse, Pharos Lighthouse has finally been completed, and it stands as a testament to our rule, power, and importance. For generations to come, this lighthouse will be a beacon leading to Alexandria, one of the greatest cities the world has ever seen. The gargantuan monument far exceeded our expectations, beyond all hope, piercing the skies and reaching into the realms above. Never before has such a monument been built by mortal hands, and some claim we must have received divine guidance in this endeavor. The Pharos Lighthouse will forever stand in memory of our nation, as it should be. Local import routes plus 2, commerce income plus 25%, local civilization level plus 10%. Lighthouse of Alexandria will be built in Alexandria. And there it is on the map. Pretty cool. Probably need to let a month tick by to get that. Alright, so that's 555. Let's see, 323. You're 323. You're 232, and you were 323. All right. Go over there. Unused trade routes in capital. There we go. Has increased. Alright, so we got our iron, so that's okay. What else do we want? Do we have... We've got grain. We've got a lot of grain. We've got our glass. We've got a surplus of vegetables. I wish you could move these two windows apart. Wine would be local freeman happiness. Precious metals would be local citizen happiness. I don't think we need happiness, 100%. 77.5. That could be bumped up. Let's get some wine. And we can import that from Persepolis. What else do we want? Nothing else, huh? At the moment. Maybe we need to wait for some time to pass. Oh, I need civic power to do that. Right, okay, that would explain it. You want to import spices from Philistia. Exporting that would get national citizen happiness plus 2.5%. I will accept that offer. Also get some cash in the process. There we go. So what do I need? 27. So we need, well, really 2 months. You have some scorned families, but we'll take care of that in a moment. I think we might have enough. Yep. Sacrifice to the gods. Alright, we got 300 more gold. Go. Now, it might actually be a reasonable idea to move some of our slaves around, but that does also cost civic power. We can get another trade route. Freedman output. I'd like to get some more. That would be local slave happiness. We get some more local freeman happiness with that. Furs, starting experience, don't care about that. Slave output. Marble, provincial loyalty, papyrus, research points, gemstones, local tax. Got a lot of tax here. Let's do gemstones from Sinai. Our entire country gets the following benefits. Country civilization level plus 5%. Western Delta gets the following benefits. Local tax plus 20%. That's good. Okay, are there any other trade routes that we need to look at? Yeah, okay. Troglodytica needs to import something. Their province loyalty is going up. And I don't have enough civic power. Okay. Well, we can at least take a look at whether there's any others that have trade routes that need to be taken care of. Yeah, so we've got 2 trade routes that we need to handle. Alright, so let's let our civic power increase for that. It's kind of a shame that it doesn't pop up saying that, because it would be kind of nice. Like, I mean, I'm interested in more than just our capital one. Hyacinthos Phileted, in his capacity as general, has begun using his own personal funds to augment the size of his assigned army. We are unsure whether to applaud his initiative or worry over the intentions behind this action. His loyalty is only 54%. Troubling. Order the new units to be disbanded immediately. Yeah, I don't trust them. Let's go ahead and bribe him. Threat successful. The Iberian regional power of Turdetania folded. War averted. They folded to the threat of war from the Levantine major power of Carthage. Gave them the city of Sewell. Let me do that. So we can threaten war. I don't suppose we can threaten war against you. Where is that option? Threaten war. Have no casus belli. Okay, so we need a casus belli in order to threaten war. Well, you know. Let's see, they only have 4 cohorts. Let's go ahead and fabricate a claim on them. What do we want? Barca and Cyrenaica have the most pops. So that's Cyrenaica. Do they have anything from... Yeah, they do have some from Marmarica. Cyrenaica, Barca, and Sirtica. I guess they have Tomalax. No? What do you have? I don't know. We will go for Cyrenaica. And we need to wait for that to finish. And Ostakos is requesting to import livestock from the Eastern Delta. We get Freeman promotion cost. I guess I'll accept that offer. I don't know that I'll do a whole lot of Freeman promotion, but... So we can threaten war. He is not going to say yes to any of those. That is his capital, so yeah, I mean, it makes sense that he would say refuse that. I don't think we can get that one. But in all cases, it looks like he would say no. Potential strength, base. Yep, alright. We got a claim, though, so we can go to war when we get our troops replenished. I mean, we do have way more troops than he does at the moment. And once my ships are built, then I can just, like, boat bomb some into his capital. Marketplace has been built. Got a little bit more money. We can build some things here. Let's get a granary and a marketplace. Actually, I don't think that was the place that I intended to. Oh well, it's not a big deal. We should probably look at Kyrian next. So, Phrygia is having some problems up there, which is good. Yeah, it looks like they took the capital from these guys. I'm not happy with you, over there. You know that, right? We're gonna have some words. So these are the guys that are replenishing troops right now. And when are we looking at integration for these guys? Uh, 480. Alright, so we're still looking at 13 years. Got another marketplace, so we get even more money. Economy-wise... So if I leave that, I'm getting 41 gold per month. I think I'm okay leaving these things on... like that. Alright, so, National Tribesman output, military tradition cost could be good, but, we can always wait on that a little bit. Slave output, change governor policy cost, hold triumph, monthly loyalty, ruler popularity gain, wrong culture happiness, omen power. Nothing's really jumping out at me. We'll go for the loyalty. System of legal sponsorship will establish a means of hierarchy within the echelons of our realm. Indeed. However, it is time to end the episode. When we come back next time, we're going to continue to replenish our manpower and consider going to war against Cyrenaica. Once we are at war with Cyrenaica, then we can... I'll probably move some pops into Medrian and just, like, start colonizing out through here. But we also do want to start looking down this way because, yeah, I mean, we should. Kush, Blemia. These guys will be, once they're integrated, then I will, that's when I'll consider a war with Kush. But Blemia is probably next. Do kind of want to get these guys vassalized somehow, but I'm not sure if we really can. Oh, there we go. Active diplomacy. 16.8. Base 0.25. Alright, good to know. Well, when we come back, we will be considering our war prospects and things like that. See you next time, everyone.